How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful evening. I am back. Why do I have a alert here? Oh, members only live stream. Schedule your live for members only. Maybe one day, man. Maybe one day. How you boys all doing? Hope you all having a good one. I want to get some weekly stuff out of the way. But also we got some new blue posts to take a look at. Nothing crazy. But Blizz actually commented a bit about artifact weapons. There was a question of for a few players out there, like how are we going to be able to get the weapons? And my assumption was same way as before, right? Like I guess if you do the balance of power quest line, you'll get yours. But apparently they're doing it a little bit differently. So I want to take a look at real quick. But yeah, also they put up a whole I didn't realize people were upset by this, but so you know how they're doing like this whole, okay, maybe you don't know how if they're doing, but there are, so you know how like Classic WoW, Classic Plus in particular, hasn't really had anything new. With them announcing that Season of Discovery is basically gone, they're looking for other experiences, but basically they're not going to be making any more content there specifically. A lot of people were unhappy, and it looks like they're just going to take the Anniversary Classic Realms to TBC, and that's really about it as far as we know. But they're not doing like another season or anything like that, at least for the time being, from when we know so far. So yeah, however, at the same time, they're not giving anybody over in the NA a Classic Plus. They are giving China an exclusive amalgamation of Classic, TBC, and Wrath put together. And bro, everybody that just wanted some Classic Plus experience is just like, why can't we have that? And like, it's one of those things where they could easily push it for everybody else, right? For the NA realms and EU realms, right? That could be just its own game mode, and they're just like, nah. So I'm not sure exactly what they're doing with it, but yeah. Let me get the music back up and running here, boys. I want to take a look at all these things and get some weeklies out of the way, man. I really want to just sit around and play Diablo, honestly. I actually had quite a lot of, I mean, now that I got Max Jake and I started to put together the build, it's a, it looks like the build I'm going for. Let me see if I can find it real quickly. It's on Mobalytics. No, not Season 9 Hydro Push build. It is by the same guy. It is by Mikuna, I think, actually. Mikuna's Soul Rift build. Yeah, that's basically what I'm playing. At least for the time being. That thing cranks. Bro, Jake, question. How do you get those, how do you get the keys for the new Infernal Horde? Because I need to get one on tier 1 and higher to get like a chaos perk called Alter the Balance to make my ultimate a core skill. So it has no essence cost, but it will have a 20-second cooldown. Because then I can spam it. Yeah. Still no class changes. Right now for tuning, no. They haven't really done anything yet. Helltide spamming. I tried that. That didn't work super well. Let me send this funny screenshot. Go for it, man. Go for it. Yeah, because I need that in order to make the build work. Because it cranks, but I just don't have the cooldown reduction necessary right now in order to make it work. I got already the Bloodlust Scream weapon, which is huge. I need the Unmaker helm and Ebon Piercer, and then I'll be set. Outside of that, they're just one is just for Soul Rift duration increase. Also damage amp. That's about it. But I need some cooldown reduction, and also the balance would do crazy good work if I had that. I just don't even know how to get those at all, man. Get Infernal Compasses from Helltide, so we basically need a 10 wave to get 6 assists either to spawn the boss. There's a 1 in 4 chance to get each power. Just kill him 4 times, get all 4. That's what I want to do. I just can't even get the compass to begin with. And I was trying to hop from group to group of people listing that they're doing the compass runs, and they just AFKing in the city. So maybe they're just waiting for somebody with the key, because it seems like nobody knows what the hell they're doing. I literally do not understand it. People just AFKing while listing for groups, and they're just not queuing for it. So I'm just like, so hop to a group. I said there are people, you know, join, leave, and then it's just like nothing happens for a good 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll join another group, and the next, and the next, and the next, and it's just kind of exhausting at this point. What the hell is that? I don't know. That's a lot of things on the ground, actually. Holy, that is a lot of what the hell? Holy, what the hell? Oh my god, that's a lot, actually. Yo, okay, I might need a key. I might need to do a Helltide thing with you. Oh, not a Helltide, the key or whatever. You got what I mean. I might need to run the Infernal Horde thing with you in order to at least, like, you know, get a chance at the key or whatever. But yeah, I really need that item to make the build work. And if I can get it, that's it. I am online and I can just run around with whatever items I have, and it's like functional, and I can actually build off of there and, you know, build it up and do all that good stuff. But yeah, I just need to get that going first. I didn't realize I needed that. You gotta, I got 10 ways and then 3 8 ways. I'll save them. Okay, cool. Cool. If you could save at least a couple. I just need that one perk and that's it. That's all I need, man. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll be able to play, because tonight I might be a little busy. Let me get the music going again, dude. Get the music going. Alrighty, chat. So this is a couple of things that I do want to take a look at here. Blizzard did make a blue post on Legion Remix. Blizzard clarified you can earn all artifact appearances of Legion Remix except for the Mage Tower ones. Obviously, let's just go to Wild comments. That's it. I'm playing it. What? I thought it would be upset. What were you thinking? So we got all the things in the grandfather except for the only thing everyone wants. So play Blizzard. You managed to forget about once again. Did this guy not? I'm pretty sure we all knew that we weren't gonna get Mage Tower weapons, right? Doesn't unlock for all classes, only for the time runner. I'm assuming for everybody, right? For like new mains or whatever. That screenshot was a chaos event, spawn 50 the goblins. Oh, okay. I didn't realize they could spawn the goblins. That seems new. Okay. So is the event that different? Because the goblins seems new. I thought it was just an Infernal Horde. But like the same maybe? Hooray, no Mage Tower. Does it include PvP tins? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure PvP tins should be included, right? I'm pretty sure you can still get those. It said obtain, but what does it mean was earn? Sounds like you still have to earn all the tins on one team by completing every achievement side pertaining. The nobles are letting you spell wing mount and Mage Tower appearances. Title misleading and PvP tins are not available too. I actually got my hopes up. Wait, are PvP tins actually not coming back? I feel like that's weird. I know that those were tied to like honor ranks when we had the prestige system back in Legion. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. That's something new. Okay, so let me read it again. Legion Remix, you'll have an opportunity to obtain artifact appearances you haven't already. This includes original artifact tints, all the upgraded artifact tints, all the Valorous artifact tints, which I'm thinking are the Balance of Power questline, right? The hidden appearances of a spec, the hidden tints that come from PvE activities. For example, Legion Remix, you'll earn original tint number 2 by returning one of the Pillars of Creation as part of the Legion campaign. You'll earn original tint number 3 by recovering the Light's Heart and bringing it to your class order hall. And you'll earn tint 4 by completing the first major campaign effort in your class order hall. The Valorous tints require Balance of Power questline, yeah, and then the Unleash Monstrosities achievement and so on. Notably, you won't instantly see the artifact appearances on your time runner character. You know what? That actually would be a good idea of going over. That's actually a fantastic video idea. How to unlock recolor, because all the recolors are the same except for the hidden one, right? That actually is a fantastic idea. How to unlock artifact, weapon, skins, recolors during Legion Remix. Available and isn't. I don't get the hate for no Mage Tower. Like, why people aren't happy about Mythic Plus when I get CMs and mobs? That's what I'm... personally, I think... Okay, if you're gonna bring, like, anything like Mage Tower, bring all of it back. Like, if Blizzard were at some point... Like, yeah, I kind of... I agree with you. I will say this. I do think there's, like, more of an outrage for the Mage Tower than challenge modes. I know in MOP, like, some people grumbled about it, but for the most part, people are like, whatever. But, like, I don't hear the same outcry for, like, CMs of WAD or CMs of MOP. Like, people complain, but they're like, whatever. And they kind of got over it. But with Legion Mage Tower skins, I feel like it's, like, a reoccurring topic. every few weeks we go by and people complain about it again and again. I don't know, man. Another Aether Goblin event, 1,800 Aether? That seems like a lot. You get like the craziest amount of like loot or currency at the end of it. I imagine what's it? Light? I don't even remember what that currency is, but the one that's like to upgrade your weapon. I imagine you get like boatload of that there, huh? Yeah, the Mage Shower only 2% of the player base has done the 7 different challenges. Like actually do the content maybe would have been brought back. What is that one website to see the mount tracking? Wow. What is it? Mount achievement tracking? Mount tracker. Login Simple Armory? No, I don't think it's Simple Armory. What is that one website? Wow. Mount collection website. I don't know. There was one mounts data for Azeroth. That's the one. Data for Azeroth, dude. Hold on. We could find the Mage Tower mount and see how many people have it. Because it will track it based on achievement. Because it's linked to an achievement. It's like spell, right? Spell. Soaring Spell Tome. 3% of players have it. Yeah. 3% of players have it. It actually tracks it because there's an achievement with it. A tower of towers. Yeah. To some degree, I think you are right. Yeah, all the challenges are available and not that many players have done them. And even though it's a pretty, in my opinion, pretty easy mount to like add to your collection. You just learn the fights. They're very, very straightforward. You don't really need cheesy gear. You just, you know. Some classes do have it a little bit easy in the fight, but for the most part, they're like very, very straightforward. Yeah. Data for Azeroth, you're right, yeah. Yeah, 2% of player base. Dude, that number needs to go up. That number needs to go up. Because, I don't know, man. I enjoyed the Mage Shop for what it was back in Legion, and when they brought it back with like the recolors for the Tomb of Sargeras sets. Plus like new ones for Demon Hunter. No, for Demon Hunter, no, there were new ones for Demon Hunter. No, I don't think it was new for anybody, was it? Yeah, it wasn't a new set for anybody. Although it would have been awesome if they added a new one for Evoker. I would have went back and did it on Evoker, all 3 specs, just to unlock it. I'd do it. Do you think Blizzard will turn its remixes into events like holidays? It sounds like it, yeah. Every time they talk about it, they describe them, at least nowadays, whenever they talk about them in like the WoWcast, they called it a remix seasonal event. So I think they are going to have seasonal remixes once in a while. I think towards the tail end of an expansion, they're going to have a remix of an expansion and do something wacky, but give players an opportunity to earn stuff. Imagine like a Wrath of Lich King remix, or like TBC remix, or Cataclysm remix. Well, maybe not Kata actually. I feel like Kata wouldn't work super well. But like WoD, and they restored some WoD content that they never had. Or added content that WoD Shooter had, like a brand new raid, or maybe like a remake a raid. Like even if they added like an Dune raid with just 2 bosses, I think it'd be hype as hell. I'd be cool as hell. What's up, Mike? How you doing, my man? Yeah, dude, I really do think when people do, I think the Mage Shower topic really does get brought up every couple of weeks. And I feel like in particularly Mage Shower is the one content and the rewards the players crave, but I don't see that same like fervor under like Mop Remix, man. I wonder why. Is it just like, with the Mage Shower weapons that cool? Because they were pretty awesome, but what I really liked about it is like the experience of the Mage Shower. You know, the challenge, the difficulty, and I think the rewards were pretty dope. Like, I enjoyed the Mage Shower for the sake of Mage Shower itself. I don't know if I would enjoy it if it didn't have any reward whatsoever. Like, if it was just there, but you got nothing out of it, I probably wouldn't have fun with it. But it was like an incentive to try it, and I had a lot of fun with it. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just me, man. Maybe I'm the weird one. But I had a lot of fun with it. But yeah, it looks like Mage Shower or artifact weapon skins are coming back, but not all of them. And it looks like PvP ones are not coming back. And there's some PvP activity ones, but you won't be able to obtain those by the looks of it. They'll come back in terms of popularity. Yeah, I could see that. Mob was definitely like a fan favorite. I thought like graphically zones were beautiful. The environment, the gameplay was really fun. For PvP, it was also really awesome too, but it's not like we got PvP content to do remix. Legion was definitely pretty hype. I think in the future, like a Wrath would be really cool to redo Wrath and give us something else, new way to experience Wrath. Because look, with Wrath you can do some cool stuff. In Wrath of a Lich King, we fought back the old gods. But what if they had a Legion remix, or but like Wrath remix, where old gods broke contamination? A timeline where N'Zoth was able to escape, and his tendrils and minions are now scouring the world. So it's like do heroic world tier, but like add N'Zothian minions. Or even better, you can have phases where one hand open world is filled with N'Zothian monstrosities and world bosses, right? And you're fighting back. Not N'Zoth. Yogg, yeah. Yogg monstrosities. But then you go to Ulduar and all of the like Titan constructs that are bosses are now corrupted by Yogg. So all of them have some kind of like all of them have a slightly different model and the new abilities that are like old god specific. So like Thorim, when he has this whole fight, he wields a hammer, but his like arm is wrapped in tentacles, right? And he wields like a corrupted void hammer. How dope would that be, dude? And then you have ICC come out, and it's Wrath of a Lich King, but like if Lich King took steroids and a half. You know what I mean? And like the undead army is like absolutely destroying the world. The light fades, Lich King rises, absolutely just obliterating the world, right? And you gotta fight it all back. I think it'd be so cool. Wrath of REMIX would be lit, so my favorite expansion. Yeah, I think it's just there's so many cool things you can do with it. You know what I mean? So you can do a timeline of what if Yogg broke out of prison, a timeline of what if Arthas lost all humanity and completely fully succumbed to the Lich King, and it broke loose. It just, I mean, he would send out the undeads marching, but what if like it broke loose? What if like at the gate, when he initially came out to fight the forces of Alliance and Horde, undeads weren't there to throw barrels of plague at him, right? What if he just instead butchered them, raised them, and now you have all these champions of undead that are continuing to raise more undead, making more and more Death Knights, right? How cool would that be, dude? How dope would that be? Prefer TBC out of all the 3 classics? Everybody has their favorite, man. Everybody's got their favorite. And I feel like with TBC, they could do some cool stuff, too. I think with TBC, they could do some real cool stuff. Next to Arthas questline, where you go through the entire Arthas lore and walk it through Guild Skid under ICC. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It is pretty neat. I do think they could do stuff like that. And then they could maybe even take like the Argent tournament and make it like a proper tournament, right? An event. Where, like, I know they made it into a raid and then the floor cracks and you fight in a Nubarak, but what if like you had a proper like mechanics that are all about like horse riding for like a gimmick fight, and then you have to do all these different encounters with more mechanics. You know what I mean? Like something really cool, right? Reimagine what the fights were like and like, you know, make them an absolute brawl. I think it'd be cool as hell. After learning that Arthur's whole plan was to make us players as powerful as possible, to kill and raise us, make Wrath of the Lich King's story a lot better. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's pretty cool. I mean, the whole idea of like, oh, it just when they were writing villains that had a more than just a surface level plan. You know what I mean? For Arthur, it's like, all right, I'm gonna force them to raise the strongest champions, and when they think they won, slay them, raise them, devour their souls. Right? You brought all this power straight to me. I got 10,000 on the other side, 1.68 That's crazy. That is crazy. That's gonna give you what? That's gonna get you maybe like 3 RNG rolls, 4 RNG rolls, and you're out. You sped up the side so quick, man. You're like 200,000 to like comfortably roll, honestly. But yeah, so this is cool that it's coming back. But yeah, immediately, dude, immediately the post is in the 200s and people talking about the Mage Tower. Not available too. Tile misleading if the PvP tints are not available too. Are PvP tints not going to be coming back? I think that is weird if they're not though. Hidden appearance for every artifact. I do wonder how some classes are going to obtain the hidden artifact appearances. Red Paladins, for example, require a book from AV and then do a lot of running around for their hidden appearance. Likewise, a disc priest hidden appearance requires you go to Dragonblight and Scholomance. I do wonder if they'll let you do like a started quest line, like randomly you'll just encounter like an item in your mailbox that starts the quest line and lets you port to all these places to collect these items to start the quest line. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Happy they're not bringing major appearances. Some things are best kept rare, even if it's for some people. Shame they aren't bringing the new color variations of other appearances though. I actually would have been okay if they brought like one fell mage shower appearance for every class, like a fell variation. I'd go back and get them. I think there would have been a nice middle ground of like, okay, you're not bringing the original skins, but like a fell version of those originals. I'd go back and get them all. I'd literally go back and get every single one of them. Especially with how strong you can get Legion Remix, you'll be able to like one-shot the content. I'd be okay with it, honestly. Guard all one of ONYXIA already? That's crazy. That's some crazy work. It does feel good though when it happens. Alrighty. And I also got a collector's edition for Midnight. While they don't actually have like any details, they did, I think, post about it where they have some details on the collector's edition, but yeah, apparently people were freaked out about this thing being purple because like they have the Shadowlands, Dragonflight, War Within, purple, and then a spot for an extra. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's all the other expansions. I think it's Legion, BFA. Yeah, that is Mythos Pandaria. I guess it's Warlord's General, Wrath, TBC, Classic, Cataclysm, I guess. I like how I recognize Legion green. I like how it's more green than TBC. Bro, Legion is so recognized. I love Legion. I'm a Legion simp. I don't care anymore. Mythic Antenna week 1 on War is huge. Bro, I wish I got a Mythic Antenna. Apparently it's not even my best assault trinket. Mostly because I already had the C4 pacemaker. But like, it would be still a good trinket. It would be a really good trinket. And then apparently Floodgate is not ran that often. Out of all the keys. Jewelry, in terms of how you can customize your artifact weapons. Yeah, I mess around with it a little bit. I think a lot of casters are going to pick up jewelry. I don't think there's a lot of reason to go like full lightning, but a storm surger and then playing a caster I think is going to be really nice in Legion. Mythic Antenna, yeah. Yeah. What else was I going to look at? Oh yeah. They have like a whole big announcement about like I actually kind of want to watch it, chat, if you guys don't mind. I actually kind of want to watch it.
Hello, I'm Claystone, Associate Production Director on World of Warcraft Classic.
So you know how like so you know how Classic Plus and like SOD are just not getting any new content? Chinese realms apparently are getting well, I mean, I guess we talked about it before, but they are getting like a version of basically Classic, TBC, and Wrath, but like time walking all at the same time using the Wrath talents, but you'll be able to play it all at the same time. And I heard some people aren't happy that they're doing this. I mean, people are like the idea, they love it. It's just they're doing it in only one region, only in the China region, but not in anywhere in like the NA, EU, and like that.
Game director.
But it sounds like for a lot of people, it seems to sound like a cool idea for Classic Plus, but they just haven't really done anything with it.
Returned to China last year. Your passion for both modern and classic WoW is truly inspiring. And today we want to talk a little bit about classic specifically.
So much has happened in the last year. We brought back the original classic era realms, added features to classic like dual spec, and also launched Classic Anniversary and Classic Anniversary Hardcore. And very soon, our Anniversary realms will continue with the release of Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary Edition.
And then there's our Progression realms.
What they should have done is SOD TBC. How cool would that have been? A little low on my phone. It is low. Let me up it. It's really quieter going on my end.
The final chapters of Wrath Classic, including the Zalazane's Fall and Operation Nomergun events, as well as increased drop rates from instances to help you and your friends earn your very own legendary before it's time to travel to Pandaria.
And we can't wait to return to Pandaria with you and for you to see all the quality of life updates, smart changes, and new features that are in store. But in addition to Mob Classic, We know you are excited to learn more about our all-new Titan Reforged Realm experience.
Titan Reforged.
We want to keep most of it a surprise for all of you to discover for yourself.
Plus thing.
But we can reveal a couple of things. Raids from Classic, TBC, and Wrath have been retuned for 25 players at level 80. We have a new dungeon and raid currency system to help you gear up faster than ever. Tier sets will use 2-piece and 4-piece bonuses, helping you reach new heights of power earlier. We've made adjustments to how you will acquire profession, reputation, reagent, and resistance items and gear, getting you what you need and back in the fight faster. And when you do acquire your legendary items, many of them will be upgradable throughout the season. Finally, we'll have a whole new set of achievements specific to the Titan Reforged Realm.
So it's like a seasonal thing.
Titan Reforged Realm is such an important undertaking for us, and it's something we have created just for you, the Chinese community. Alongside MoP Classic and Modern, it will be our team's main focus for the next year. That is why we are also happy to share that our team is working hard to ensure that as many of your purchases as possible will carry forward, allowing some future Classic shop items to be shared in the Titan Reforged Realm. Our team is also taking steps to help allow some past purchases to be accessible account-wide in some of our other Classic games as well. We are also planning on making sure many mounts and transmogs earned in the Titan Reforged Realm can carry forward into future versions of Classic. There's a lot more to discover when it all goes live, and you can pre-register right now. And as a special bonus, if you pre-register and share with your friends, you'll get some special rewards to help you on your journey in the Titan Reforged Realm.
Again, on behalf of the entire World of Warcraft team, thank you for continuing on this journey with us.
Thank you.
So, oh, it's loud, isn't it? So, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Chinese realms essentially like miss out on some part of Classic Plus, like SOD completely? So 6A tier sets won't exist. So the way that I understood it, and this is just a guess here, but I'm pretty, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure back in like, I don't know if it's when they stopped doing it, but at some point tier sets used to be 2 set, 4 set, 6 set, and 8 set bonus. And if you wanted the most powerful bonus, you would have to get all 8 pieces. Then they simplified it to like a 2 set, 4 set, where you can get the 4 set and the 8 set earlier, right? You're skipping those 2 set and 4 and 6 set, which were minor, but the 4 set and the 8 set were bigger. They just condensed it to 2 set and 4 set, from what I understand. So basically, you're going to take like the best parts of it, like how we have for our tier sets, right? They're pretty strong. 2 set and 4 set a lot of the times are really, really good. So you'll be able to get a 4 set of one tier and a 2 set of another, and you'll be able to customize it however you want to. SOD and Kata completely, yeah. So they basically get into like jump off of Wrath, finishing it up real quickly, and then they're jumping into MoP. So they missed out Kata, but they're basically getting to replay a new version of their SOD in a sense. Everything in Classic was 8 set asides from AQ, and then TBC 1, 2 set, 4 set. Okay, so they're probably talking about like revamping those Classic sets that were like, 2, 4, 6, 8 into the 2 and 4, right? To basically standardize them with TBC and Wrath, but giving players the opportunity to like run a 4 set here and a 2 set there, or whatever you want to do, right? So plenty customization. I'm sure it's like the idea is customizations there. I'm sure there's going to be like some best. Every class is probably going to have some kind of a best in slot combo. So it's probably not going to be that customizable, but like the idea is there, right? Every time I talk about a version of Classic I would want to play, it's already been this experience and everything with Wrath Logic and class design. Yeah, so like classes, you're using the Wrath talents where you're not playing the Classic version of Boomkin or Shaman or Shadow Priest. But they're kind of playable, but not quite great. And then they got really, really good, TBC because they added new talents. So now you have more things to make you viable. And then Wrath expanded on those talents to make you even more viable. So classes are playing like the Wrath of Lich King version where they're at their most viable, especially for some of those hybrid choices. I don't know if like what the meta was and if some classes just weren't viable or playable, but I'm assuming most of them were, right? I'm assuming most of them were. But yeah, I mean, the whole idea of like Titan forging it and making TBC, basically you're leveling the field where Kata content, endgame content, TBC content, and Wrath content is like on a parallel to each other. They're not really one that's stronger and stronger and stronger where we have like vertical progression. It's more like a horizontal progression where you're doing all of these things at once to get out a level 80 character. I think it's kind of cool. You know what I mean? PM Frost and Sub weren't playable. Everything else was. Okay, yeah. I mean, let's say with 3 specs, I'm sure they were playable in PvP. I'm sure they were pretty playable, plenty playable in PvP. But for PvE, yeah. I mean, not everybody's going to be amazing, but, you know, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. But like a lot of the hybrid classes that really struggled in particular in like Paladins, right? Red Pally was kind of a thing, but like a buff bot in a lot of the times in raids. Druids weren't really, there was some feral, but like a lot of the times there were resto and like, you know, bring one healer more or less, maybe a bear. But like people have gotten a lot better at being able to play them in raids in classic. But like, if let's say we're trying to do like a hardcore raid, you probably would bring a warrior as a tank. That's like the most reliable one. You could do a bear, but it could die. You know what I mean? Do a build for PvP only next to no PvE. Yeah, that's just like the design at that point. That's how they used to do some of the classes. The BM being PvP build is a little weird. I feel like Marksman would have been much, much better. Because pets are like, you know, kind of annoying to play with, but, you know. But yeah, I'm just kind of surprised they're not doing like a Classic Plus of this. Like they have the whole Reforged, Titan Reforged servers and system built. So I'm surprised they're not just like, hey, SOD players, we heard you loud and clear. You want an SOD experience. We don't have anything fresh and new, but we have Titan Reforged. Would you want to mess around with that a little? You know what I mean? I think people would probably level again. How would leveling go? Do you level through all the content? Can you just choose your favorite expansion and level through that from like start? Right? It would be weird. It'd be unusual. You know what I mean? Okay, I gotta stop. Dude, I thought Athen would link them, but no, Violence Dead pops in with that. That's so good. Oh man. Yeah, so I'm just surprised they're not doing it. You know what I mean? I think there's I want an SOD recaptured experience all over again. I would like one. Anybody remember when they first started up with SOD? How fun it was? The world is new and exciting. You don't know where the runes are gonna be. Secrets around every corner. Nothing is revealed, so you actually have to go out and discover. Classes had class quests again, where rogues would have to break into Shadowfang Keep and sneak around and steal a thing and get out of there scot-free without dying, ideally. But it was so cool. It just felt like you took a fresh spin on the game, and then you did level 20 raids, level 30 raids, or whatever it was, level 40 raids? It was so good. Yeah, they shouldn't have changed 10-man raiding. They should have gave you an option to do 10-man or 20-man if you wanted to, but it should have been a choice. And they probably shouldn't have done those Emerald invasions. Those felt like too much like retail, but like otherwise everything was fun. Doing the quest line to get your sleeping bag, and then doing this big trek following these like notes left by the person who left the sleeping bag, and travel it all across the world for it was so cool, man. Doing that with friends, it was like you're out on the journey, bro. It was so awesome. And then you would go to, and then you would end the journey in Scarlet Monastery, pop your sleeping bag, sit there for a little bit, get your rested XP buff, right? 3% more XP, huge. And then you would just grind it out. It was really, really fun. And then you would go into a No More Gone raid, and it was really awesome. Final boss was actually kind of difficult. You needed some coordination, but a 10-man group could easily do it. It was really cool. I enjoyed the shit out of it. It was a lot of fun. And they probably should have just done like a weekly lockout or something. They should have done like once a week lockout and maybe like added a little bit extra more loot for a week. I think it worked out fine. Having a lockout every 3 days was a lot of much too. Definitely was for me. I couldn't be there every single raid, but I had a lot of fun with it. The PvP item level will get boosted, sure boost. Yes, I'm pretty sure frequently it should just like go up automatically. I don't think you're gonna have to do anything special to boost it up. You just gotta automatically just like press a key and then shoots up for Conquest gear, Bloody Token gear, Honor gear, all of that. I'm assuming Conquest gear is going to go up to 730 item level because that seems to be the highest rank gear. Mythic track gear, fully upgraded over in the PTR right now. And Honor gear is probably going to be like, I don't know, 10 to 13 item levels below that. Bloody Token gear is going to be like, I don't know, 726. I don't know. It's going to be 7 or 6. It's going to be a few item levels behind like it usually is. Right now it's 3 item levels behind. It's like 720 while Conquest is 723. But it's going to go up by like 7 item levels, I'm assuming. You know. Yeah, thank you for a response. Anytime, my guy. Anytime. That's what my assumption is. That's what they're gonna do because that's what they did before. And apparently for them, it's just easy to just flip a switch and everybody just gets higher item level pieces. So I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen. Same with the crafted gear. I don't think you'll have to recraft PvP gear. I think that's just gonna go up in item level as well. Because they're just gonna guess the up the element level of the whatever the currency that you use to craft PvP gear. But yeah, I'm just surprised they're not doing a Classic Plus Titan Forge. Like, if they have the experience ready to go, I'm just surprised they're not doing it for, like, all regions. Because if they have it, like, why not? You know? If they have it, then why not? Yeah. They just could have called it like a Titan Force season. Instead of calling it a season of Discovery, they could have just called it like a season of Titan Force season. Or a season of... They did originally like a season of something where you leveled faster, but nobody replayed it. But then Season of Discovery is really cool. Season of the Titans, where players are powered up and juiced up, and you could have like a weird like cryptic quest lines, how they did like added Xalatath in random areas in SOD. And some random side stories and stuff. Yeah. It's not the ledge, just a reiteration was already stated months ago. It is not important, it's just old news, it is the main focus on the article. Wait, what? Where's lead? What? I guess they're arguing with like whoever wrote the article? I don't understand what the blue post is about. I don't think it's Blizz, I think it's Wowhead people. Because when that is weird abomination. The statement of this video is not specific. They didn't say classic team. They said our team. But Blizzard classic team specific will mainly focus on the to the detriment of a class they're developing. Rage Bait will surely force Blizzard to make a statement on this, so I'm looking forward to that. Just should be happy Blizzard still try to please the classic community. Except like majority of classic Andes, NA, and you can't even play. I don't. What are these? These comments are all over the place, man. Like, they were all over the place. Maybe they set it up for a lower player base, and opening up would mess with the server that was specifically for that, but not sure. That is weird they're not doing it for all. I mean, for Chinese realms to miss out on SOD, maybe they wanted to like give players as much of a reason to want to play the game and return to the game, so they give them like unique experience. So maybe like that feeling of, oh, it's just for me, just for my region, I might as well give it a try. Maybe that's what they're trying to bank on, right? Because I mean, after the whole NetEase thing, they lost a good portion of the audience, the entire region. So maybe it's them just trying to do everything they can to rebuild the region again. But I mean, if they have it set up and ready to go, it's just so weird to me. Why wouldn't they release like an NA and EU version of this as well? You know what I mean? Because like EU, like realms over in like China are already different a little bit compared to NA and EU. There's some things that are just differently functioning. Like original vanilla came out with like the gold, what is it, the WoW token, I'm pretty sure from the get-go, while like it took a while for NA and EU realms so you can get it. Like a long while. Rebuild kit, yeah, and even out, can see that. Rebuild it, then even, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just seems weird to just be like, okay, Classic Plus people, we really love the content, but like we're gonna stop with SOD. We're working on something. Trust me, we're working on something. And everybody's like frustrated and upset that okay, they're not really developing more Classic Plus. Would have loved to see SOD go into like, I don't know, TBC, or for them to do another style of Classic Plus content. And they're like, all right, I guess we're gonna have to wait. And then you find out, oh, you do have Classic Plus, but like a different take on Classic Plus, and I can't play it at all, not even try it. You know what I mean? It just feels like a lot of effort went into this thing. So it's like, why not let everybody else play it? You know what I mean? Like, everybody that wants to play Classic Plus, you can just tell them like, hey, we're still working on a real, like, follow-up experience to Season of Discovery, but for now, enjoy some Titan Reforged servers. I just don't know how that would be bad for them. You know what I mean? Way better taking Classic Plus. Like, it takes all the Classic Plus expansion, or it takes all the Classic expansions, because Wrath is Classic, TBC is Classic, Vanilla is Vanilla, you know, Classic, literally the Classic. But like, wraps them up together, and you could do all the content simultaneously at the same time. Like, imagine if they also retuned it so you could level in any zone you wanted to, right? Retuned TBC, retuned Vanilla, retuned Wrath. I mean, I guess I'm assuming they'll still have like you're leveling 1 through 60 in Vanilla, then 60 through 70 in TBC, and then 70 through 80 in Wrath. But like, what if they retuned it so you could just be like a level 10 running through like Wrath opening, right? Sped up leveling so you can get into the end game quicker, and you could run whatever dungeon you want, whatever raid you want, and like all the gear ends up being like really, really good for you. How cool would that be? You know what I mean? How cool would that be? How long does it take for to get rep 12 with the Mana for trade? 12? I don't think we've been on 12. I think we just hit 7 or something, right? Yeah, it's a weekly lockout. You get 1 renown per week. So I don't think you can like farm it up. Or are we at 12? I'm pretty sure we just hit like 6, 7, or 8 or something recently. Just the other day. Or was it 9? I don't think you can hit 12 yet. But if you did want to like get to 12 as soon as possible, running the raid, killing all the bosses, and like the side mini bosses that are like on the way, that also gives you rep. So it's impossible to get those weapon mods. For now, yes. Once you, like, if you wanted to, yeah, you do get 1 renown a week. You can't just like spam it out. It's not like a normal renown. But that's how Undermine worked too. It was like, you would get a renown bonus every week. Yeah, we're at 8, I think. Yeah, so if you did want to catch up to, like if you're behind for some reason, all you could do right now is like run through the raid on like LFR or normal, kill every single boss, and go from there. That's about all. That's about all I can think of. Doing the Mythic bow. It does look good, doesn't it? Why don't you just go for the 2100 bow? That thing looks dope. It looks so good. It's like red. It's like really deadly lightsaber, like Sith red. I love it. It's so good. Ah, man. Alrighty, boys. Well, let's go play some WoW. I think we talked about WoW. Now let's go play it. Unless we get some kind of like new updates soonish. Today, tomorrow. I was thinking about to figure out. I have a couple ideas of what a video I want to do for the night. I don't know which one I want to do them. I either want to talk about Classic Plus stuff, but I don't really know. And then there was another video I wanted to talk about. I think it was here we go. I like the two, but the red mogs are bad on my hunter. I've got a void one almost to what I consider a coal, which is saying a lot on a hunter. I've got a wood one almost to what I consider coal. I guess I need to see what the mog looks like. I'm doing some boring as derail farming. Pop in the maggot. Oh no, don't say it like that. That sounds terrible. That sounds actually kind of filthy and disgusting when you say pop in the maggot. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds actually just kind of disgusting. Alright, man. Let's do a weekly. I don't know, man. Do we just spam an Evoker, Blast, or maybe just Warrior. Get my weakness out of the way. Right in artifacts, you just have a Warrior with the artifact from day 1, 2, and 3. All of them are dependent on daily roll and quest item spawn. What is it, Arms Warrior you mean? Or is that Prot? I don't remember how to get the hidden one for the Warrior. I'm pretty sure you got it from a world boss on Fury. Oh no, you had to do 2 different dragons and get 2 different pieces and then craft it. Or for Arms, I'm pretty sure it's like a random quest, right? It's called a maggot. Yeah, he is, but like, I never thought about him as a maggot, to be honest. But the words poppin' the maggot, I'm just like, what? Oh yeah, let's also do Brewfest, man. I haven't done the Brewfest thing. Might be able to get them out, maybe, because look at this guy riding his bomber. Look at him wiggling back or forth. Excited ass. Yeah, so let me try that. And I'm pretty sure like Brewfest should be... I think I missed the event already. It's like every hour. I still need to finish up all of that. I almost got all the pieces for like the new mogs and the kilts. If you raise through world bosses, Proud is a random spawn and Nelf Slayer. I don't think it's Nelf Slayer. I'm pretty sure you actually have to go to the... Or maybe you're right. Maybe it is Nelf Slayer. I know that you get it by going to the actual Nelf dungeon. Once you get like some kind of a thing. And then you get it there. Occasional dungeon. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. And I'm the start of Quest? Yeah. Brewfest started, definitely need to get some back up. Yeah, Brewfest is up, and what they did actually for Brewfest is they took the currency for Brewfest. They actually did the big brain play by making it warbound. It's so good. It is so good, dude. It is so good. Making that currency warbound is the move. Actually, the pro play. Location called Dalaran's Rare. I know that. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like the cave or whatever, and you go do a quest line there, and you go, that's where you find the Abyssian, or find out the Abyssian is a black dragon on Hohenheim Mountain and found him. I remember doing that. I'm pretty sure I played it on Legion Remix recently. But yeah, no, they make sure that this event gives like the juice in terms of the currency. And it gives a lot, dude. 40 per quest on every one of your alts. It is crazy good. So if you do like all the quests, which take like 2 seconds, maybe like a minute, on all of your alts, it's actually kind of huge. Really? But yeah, you can get a lot, man. Yeah, it's really nice. So if you're just trying to like get all the rewards immediately, you won't have to wait that long, honestly. It looks like this quest just keeps appearing daily. Didn't get the mount, unfortunately. Didn't get the mount. The amount of chances of once a day on the warband. So as long as one character done it, then yeah, it's like your chance for the day. But yeah, just killing the guy on a character, and you get 40 tokens, and then like a couple extra right after. And then you do like this intro quest of like how to do the new event, because there's like a new cooking event basically. So if you did the Tuskar cooking event back in Warlord, it's basically that. You basically just help them like make food and serve it to people and all that. It's really easy. It's also, it gives you like unique rewards too, and it also gives you a lot of the currency as well. So doing it every hour, like you could basically buy up everything if you really wanted to in one sitting, if you really were like tried, like really tried. It's actually crazy. Alright, I could probably be doing this forever, but I think I want to try to see if I can find a dungeon. Get more guildeds out of the way. Kazavesh. I really would like a key that I haven't done, so I can build up score. So that I could look like a real boy down the line. Priory maybe? I already got a warrior though. Pretty sure I already did streets, right? Yeah, I did both. Gambit and streets. I don't think I've done Ecodome, have I? I like a key with a tank already, or like a healer, because I feel like those groups probably won't have to wait that long. Dawnbreaker? Have I done Dawnbreaker? I've done. I don't want to do Dawn. So I need Priory, Floodgate, Echo, and Arakara. Ideally. I really should learn like how to prod. I really should just like figure out what prod does, and so I can just get into all the groups easily. I like Fury too much though. I really like Fury. Maybe that won't work. But yeah. Brewfest is always one of my favorites. Miss setting up LAN parties and homies during Brewfest, playing drinking games. Yo, that actually sounds so cool. Yeah, I don't think I did that, but that's awesome, man. That's literally taking the game to a whole nother level. That actually sounds like, that sounds more fun, honestly. But yeah, just doing like all the intro quests, and then you fly over to like Mulgore, and then you kill some pink elephants, or zap some pink elephants rather. It's really easy. Really easy. All I have to do here is just do some of the food prep, do like a basically like a trial run for like some of the events that we'll be doing when the big Brewfest event is out. That's pretty easy. So if you like a holiday feel and the events, kind of, I've got a way to just get it done, more type of stuff. Yeah, I do think it definitely does not feel like a holiday. I think it's nowadays it's more like an opportunity for you just to get like. I gotta click something. Okay, now I can click something. I think it just comes down to just like an event where you're just trying to get like collectibles. That's all you're trying to do, is just waiting and doing stuff for collectibles. But no, I feel you on that. It doesn't really feel like a holiday. But it can still be pretty fun. But yeah, the festive mood of it. Maybe you can... To a degree, I also think it also comes down to just like what you make of it at the same time. But yeah, just doing this like intro. I mean, I just did like some basic quests and I got like 100. And you can do this on every single one of your characters. And a lot of the items you buy are like 150, 200, maybe 250 for like all the new stuff. 200 for the most part. But like if I want to get the pants, just get it out of the way. Part of the new Dark Iron set, you could do that really easily. Let me go do the pink elephants thing while I'm at it. Is it only in Mulgore? Thunderbluff, Undercity. Is Undercity faster? I want to say Undercity is probably faster. Am I really? Dude, I'm not getting any bites for keys. Maybe Ecodome? Maybe Eco? Oh, maybe Parry? Because I got a druid and there's a monk. Good melee combo. There's a demon hunter. There's a enhancement shaman. Wait, that actually would be huge. And a druid for the burst above. This is like the melee comp paradise. Oh, they have a warrior. Maybe Floodgate? I don't think so, but I'm gonna try, dude. I'm gonna sign up. I might as well start signing up for any key that I can get, even if it's not a key that I can like get score from. I might just have to start doing all of them. It was great being drunk while getting smashed and the games are funny. Yeah, dude, that sounds like a lot of fun. That actually does sound like a lot of fun.
I cannot use that item yet.
Hopefully the elephants will start respawning soon. Or I'll do this. There's one over here actually. There's a couple over here. I didn't realize they were all the way out here too. And the items you can get, like the actual weapons, like the trinket, BOE. I don't think they actually sell, but like maybe? I've been trying to sell one of them. I listed on the auction house for like 15,000. I don't think it's actually going to be that much. Never mind, that's not BOE. That one apparently is not BOE. Are they not supposed to be BOE, or is it just the weapons that are supposed to be BOE? I'm not even sure, but I have listed a couple items BOE. I don't know if that was on purpose or accidental. Maybe Blizzard accidentally put it in and not supposed to be BOE? I have no idea. Dude, I'm just gonna start signing up for whatever key looks like promising. I'd like to get some score on this character for my 1 weekly. But at this point, I'll just set up for whatever I can, man. Whatever I can get, honestly. Well, I kind of don't want to do streets. I feel like streets are way too long. Start playing healer, and I'm starting on plus. So any tips? Focus on healing and only do damage whenever nobody needs healing. That's all. That's all. Oh, yo, what can you do? What key you running? I'm down to doing something. Doing a real key? Doing like a an alt key? If I want my 12 holes, would you be down? Or you know what we could do? You could keep that holes at 12, and I can just bring my rogue, and I can get a weekly out of the way on that rogue, and we could push up that key. And then you could, if you want to plug it up to push it up in the future, that could also work too. How did that sound? Did I bring a rogue to do like a real key? I guess there's also dailies I could have done, but yeah, Mike, you could just basically do all the events for Brewfest, pop in on all of your alts, get like 200 plus tokens, and like you can get 1,000 tokens in like very little time spent on the character, like ridiculously low time. Like I've already have like what 70 over. Haven't done main 12, so I might be brick, but I'm down. You can get a group together. Yeah. Let me hop. Yeah, let me hop on over. We'll just bring in like all the good classes. Like bring a DK in because that makes keys easier. Bring like a mage or something. Bring like a Resto Shaman because they're really strong. And we'll slam through it, man. It'll be easy. Halls, apparently Halls is not even like the hardest key anymore. It is still rough in my opinion, but apparently Floodgate is what people don't run anymore. Apparently, numbers wise. I still think Halls are pretty rough. Honestly. Oh, the chat, I did end up buffing up my gear. We got a fat weapon. It's not the greatest stats. It got a lot of mastery, but it will work for now. It'll work for now. Until we get something better. But now I could like, if I get a dagger, if I get any other pieces, 720 guaranteed with just Valor Stones. It is nice. Did have to move my versatility around a little, but we also get our up in the shoulders as well. So my rogue is looking stacked, dude. 717. Eye level is some work. Halls, right? Wait, I gotta make the group? Okay, I'm not great at making groups, but I'll give him a best shot, man. I'll give him a best shot. I'll give him a best shot. I'm not great at that. I hate the pressure of, oh, I'm the one making the group. But I'll grab all the like the meta classes for us, man. All the good meta classes. I respect and only just realized I have 3k health. Oops. On Diablo? Is that a lot or is that not a lot? I don't even know how much health I had on my sword last season. No. I'm more messed than anything. It is a lot of pressure though. That's usually why I don't make groups. I usually just join them. What date does Legion Remix go live? October 7th, I think it was. October 7th. It's in October. 6th or 7th. Pretty sure 7th. Just one shot Butcher and Storm 4. Bro, once you hit that point when the Butcher just gets obliterated and plastered, it is the best. I remember when my sword last season was so built up that I'm just teleporting around while just casting what is it, the orb and summoning hydras once in a blue moon to just blow everything up. I remember just teleporting and just placing hydras and porting and placing hydras over and over and over all over the place. And then Butcher like spawned in, immediately died. He like rose and then obliterated. Wait, is it Mythic? Hold on, I need you to list and do a Mythic Plus. That's my problem, is not Mythic Plus. Yeah, plus 12. That's my issue. I wasn't seeing score or anything. By the way, they also added this NPC. I don't know if I showed this to you guys, but it got Shikari Elakar and her pet Malice. She just walks around. Dark Ranger. What elf? A blood elf? Undead Dark Ranger? It could take a hunter. They're pretty good too. Honestly. Yeah, I'll take a hunter, man. Yeah, hunters are alright. Mage is probably a little better, but like... hunter is a pretty solid team. I don't know if I got a BM or MM or what. BM. BM. I just need a healer and we'll be set. Ideally a shaman, but like we got lust and we got B-res. We got 2 B-reses, 1 lust. Shaman would be great, but like Evoker would work. Holy Paladin would work. Priest would work. It literally does not matter. Any healer would work. But yeah, once you get to the point where you just absolutely... Dude, I remember just like zooming, zipping right through it, just like obliterate Butcher. I didn't even realize he was there, bro. Do I take a Dragon Evoker from Ragnaros? Don't make me retap my question. Is the Void Elf Heritage Armor Wings effect from the shoulders or the back piece? I think it is the shoulders, but I could be wrong. My health is perma, 10 to 20% because of the perk. Yeah, I saw that. You have like no health. I wait down. Yeah. Dragon Healer are built for halls. They're good. Dragon Healers are very good. I don't hate it. I'm just not sure about a Ragnaros one. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Like everything is looking good. Group is like a stack. I think the mastery buff and the auto attack buff for our group would be better. Dragon isn't bad at all though. Dragon ain't bad. Like that guy probably would have been fine, but him being a Ragnaros healer, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. He's a shaman. I mean, this guy probably will do fine, right? So good. Yeah, he'll do fine. That shaman advantage. Honestly, I'm gonna summon him, and the rest of the guys could probably port. They should have a portal, I'm assuming. Or I guess we could summon them both. I guess we could summon them both. And I'm pretty sure the DK is inside. They more unique back pieces. They do. I agree with you on that. I think Shadowlands definitely had a lot of cool back pieces, and then they went back to cloaks afterwards. Can we go Kira route? Question, what is the Kira route? Yeah, if you want to run his route, we could do that. I don't know what the route is. I don't have MDT on right now. But I'm assuming that you do. Honestly, if you're not cool with it, if you're not sure about the route, whatever is like the easiest, like hold W route is also fine too, honestly. It's a 12. It's not going to be difficult. I think Void Elf comes with the chest, by the way, for real. Or maybe it does, actually. Maybe you're right. Might be. I do a whole W route. Then I do that. Let me just while I'm a mage. Yeah. Yeah, if it is just the chest, then maybe you can make some kind of like a build out of it. I don't know what kind of like a mod you're trying to go with it. Alrighty, countdown 10, and we'll just send it. Honestly, Scooby, just do whatever route you feel like, man. Whatever you're more comfy with. Do what you did last time for a route, and we'll be fine. Literally do whatever you did last time. I'll pass your lead. I don't know if there's like any weak bars or anything that function off of lead. Is you able to run faster than me? Depends on what class you are, man. I think if I go slow, yeah, I'll be fine. Oh, okay. I haven't done this pull in second. Depends what class you're playing, man. Some classes are slower. Trying to interrupt her as best as I can. Yeah, having these guys all circling us like that is unfortunate, but I think we'll be fine. Honestly, I'm okay separating them like that, personally. Hunter, Mage, and Paladin and Warlock are pretty all slower than the rest of the group. I've got a Hunter, Mage, Paladin, Warlock, Priest. Well, Warlocks and Priests are definitely not the fastest. Paladins can go quick sometimes, but only when cooldowns allow for it. Some classes are going to be naturally slower. There's not much you can do about it, really. Some classes have cooldowns that they gotta use in order to move. Other classes like Rogue, you get passive movement speed while you're in stealth. So you kind of just like, you're naturally quick. Monks, Druids are also naturally quick. Death Knights are not naturally quick. Evokers are kind of naturally quick with their flight. Are we not doing the, oh, okay, this is interesting. This is new, this is new, this is new, this is new. Don't hate it. It's a little new. Do not hate it. I'm gonna distract those. Oh, they walked in. I guess I distracted maybe the Houndmaster, but not the rest of them. That's alright. I growled. Oh, okay. Hit him with a gold roar. Our group pulls back in the middle. Bats is melee attack mostly pull. Yeah, that's a decent pull as well. You can make whatever work, honestly. There's no wrong pulls in this place. At least I don't think so. Because you can separate stuff and make it like super safe. You can do some big ass pulls if you wanted to. That works too. I really want to kick him, but I'm gonna have to interrupt myself for that. Fortunately. We'll blind this cast. I usually like to use a little drudges to like give me more funnel on the Sharda Halkias if possible, but they're kind of dead. They're kind of all dead. I really want advantage just to prolong my adrenaline rush, but I know I shouldn't. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do the middle and the far side. Are we doing the Garg? Oh no, it's like don't anyway. Link that early? I mean, I'm not against it. Man, at least press cooldowns, so better than not. Gonna have to get the little beast in a second. That stone was a little close for comfort. A little close for comfort. That was good. That was good. That's actually not a bad pull. I just feel like we're just gonna have like RP that'll be waiting around for a while, which is I think why people do the dogs pull. Do we have any more little guys? No, we got all of them. Oh, running. Can I blind them to like stop them? Nah. So for some reason blind would like stop their fear. It'd be nice if you could just hit them with CC and then would just like break their fear. So I guess you need like a proper slow instead. I'll just hang back and get a kick on this guy. Social dead, unfortunately. The bad getting social is kind of lame sometimes. I really do hope they make that graphic a little bit easier to see. That frontal of the bat. Gotta find it a little fuzzy looking. Oh, that's actually not great. Got right side first is a wrong pull apart from like a +10 full bloodlust. Dude, I remember I was going right hand side most of Shadowlands, man. I remember that being like the better pull. Probably kill the bat here and then just pull, yeah. Yeah. Gonna get the little guys. I like how there's no casters in this pack. It's so nice. Except what's not nice is that I don't have a drone rush, so I'm kind of floundering without any cooldowns as everything is dying. That's not great. Not a great pull for me. I should have vanished. Yeah, but now we got the VRP. Killing Shardo Halkias, and now we're just waiting. Even if you pull them, they unless you pull them far enough away, they will reset back to the boss. Unfortunately. At least I'm pretty sure they will. Is it CC that stops them from that? From resetting? I remember in Shadowlands there's something you could do so they didn't reset. But when he gains his like anima, pretty sure he's gonna reset here. Yeah, look at them, they're just reset. Unfortunately the reset, there's like no real point of fighting them like that. A nice little like extra stuff for you to fight. We have like nothing really going on. Also, after this boss, I like going right now. Can only Void Elves wear it? Yeah, only Void Elves can wear. Only Void Elves can wear Void Elf Heritage armor. Yep. That is pretty normal. You can only wear the Heritage armor of your race. You can wear others. Maybe one day, but it's not like a set. Why, did you try to buy it to get it on like not Void Elf? Hey, look at it this way. It's a reason for you to make a Void Elf now, right? What else are cool? They also got buffed up, man. Buffed up a lot too. Hopefully we get some good RNG. Maybe it'll turn. Oh, the Hunter's so screwed. Oh, the Hunter is so screwed. Oh. He's trying, dude. He's trying. Bro, the Hunter barely lived. What a champion. The Hunter is a champ. I need to switch my weapon macro. Percent? I don't know how much percent we need, honestly. I don't remember. I need to go update my macro though. I need to have this weapon. And here I need to do this. Cool. I don't have a good weapon. I missed that kick completely. Oh, that was a ballsy move. That was a ballsy pull. I think I want to pull that. Yeah, it's probably going to be a wipe. Unless we could like somehow stabilize. Could cheap shot him. Try to land a kick. Didn't connect though, unfortunately. Cheap shot. We're somehow stable. Somehow stabilize this. Sorta. Not really. That was definitely a little rough. I definitely wouldn't pull that many casters. Ever. I don't know if that was on purpose or if that was an accidental. Might have been accidental. But that was definitely rough. I was just swapping my macro. Oh, it was all for confidence. All good, all good. I like how they only have like one caster here. Thank God, man. That's such a good change. Pretty sure we should have a bat walk in here soon. But we have little guys instead. Big shooter. Maybe what to do, Skippy. 1 million to 1 billion. There's something really weird about someone in a gorilla that having a mass grip and hit everything for like 10 or from 10 million to 1 billion. That is a lot, isn't it? That does sound like a lot. Where's Skippy? Over here. We'll just do this real quick and then we do the boss after. At least none of these mobs are that scary. So go boss. Don't go boss. No. Okay, go boss. It's fine. Just clearing with the boss. I guess it makes sense because they don't really do anything. At least not to us. I don't know if they hit you really, really hard. Dude, the hunter popped off there. Oh, he's the Dark Ranger? I just realized he's the Dark Ranger this time. I thought it was the pack leader. I'm so used to most of them being pack leaders. That is so good. Apparently cranks. At least those ads are cranked. Wait, you can vanish that? Bro, what? I vanished that. I didn't know you could vanish that. That is a new one. Although he just recast it on somebody. So vanishing doesn't actually do much. Funny enough, he was gonna turn to stone anyway. I had to cloak it. Oh, unfortunate. I like how the 100 pet just blew up. It became huge. They're gonna have those ads to clear. They might reconstitute themselves though, but maybe not. Oh, they didn't. Nice. Well, one of them did. Still gotta, yeah, still gotta hit me with one of those. Always fun. I messed up. Unfortunately, it's another 100% damage scale as well from this. So you could tell me you can do even more damage than between 10 million and a billion. Jesus, Diablo is so wacky with some of the scaling, man. I wonder how hard like Necro is gonna scale. I haven't done like any research on the build or how hard it could hit potentially. But apparently it's really easy. You just press the old button the entire time. So apparently that just shreds everything. So at least it should be really fun. I think I'm supposed to do it with the boss. I don't know if we can. Well, we probably could actually. So find it hard to believe I was zipping around the rifts. Yeah, dude, the fact that you were just dodging and you were doing all the damage, I was just watching you do that, I was just flabbergasted. Didn't realize you literally could just spam spacebar the entire time and just do all your damage. It's kind of nuts. Although, and this isn't a dig at you or anything, I do think Sword probably is faster. Their teleport builds are probably quicker. I felt like it was really just going like Mach speeds and playing that. Both are really quick. Just look like Spiritborn gets their speed build online quicker. Faster, I don't have movement speed and evade. But I don't have move speed on evade as baseline. Oh yeah, no, for Sork it's basically teleport becomes your evade and you just all but reduce the cooldown of teleport. And you spam abilities that help reduce the cooldown of evade, which is teleport. That's why that is so fast. You're just holding down one button while spamming like evade in a direction. It's not like a move speed or anything. You're just standing still and pointing and not actually having to like turn in the direction except for like where you're shooting. Yeah, but they're like no damage to this boss. Okay, I need to also go wound poison for this boss or mini boss. Because then I can reduce his healing. And we can just kind of all in the mini boss. At least I think we can all in. It's gonna be his heal. He's healing, he's healing. Okay, he didn't heal that much. Yeah, wound poison is definitely worth it here. Because it goes like, wait, is it actually doing anything? Wait, I don't know if wound poison actually does anything on the boss. Why does it say 0? Heal reduced by 0%. Does that not work on him? This seems weird. We're about to do another heal. Or is it because there's Hunter? Is it because the Hunter using a pet with maybe one? Oh no, now it's working. At 29%. That was weird. It wasn't giving me like a number. DK being dead is really unfortunate here. If everybody were alive, probably could have just taken the ads into the bus. Or boss. You have the speed build from level 15, the unique aspect. Yeah. The Sork one is like, yeah, really gotta get some cooldowns, cooldown reduction to really get it going. So that's not until max, unfortunately. Is it someone's pet in combat? Okay. Because it might have been someone's pet started attacking. The hunter's pet, most likely. Stupid game. Yeah, I do gotta agree. Those mobs definitely should reset their aggro. What is that bell animation above the dude's head? Is it like a healer trinket maybe? Belial likes me, he just spawned 3 times back to back. Dude, I miss Belial. Remember I farmed that guy so much last season. It was crazy. Pretty sure he was the first boss that gave me a unique, a good one. Because I got really unlucky with uniques on the sword for a good while. Oh. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna get hit. I lied. Vanish to catch that last few chin hairs of the drone rush. What the hell? Oh, we're not great at this whole mechanic, are we? Yeah, we're not. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, that looks weird. Okay, I was gonna say, did you just get like an update or something? There's just no icons or nothing. I guess I'm guessing what did damage. GG. What key did that turn into? Hopefully something good. 13 Gambit? Yo, that's an easy key. That's an easy free key this season. Like, incredibly free. Oof? What do you mean oof? That is so good. F? No. Gambit is really good. Gambit is real good. Yeah, Dark Ranger with Black Arrow seems pretty solid. Probably better than single target and burst, but I don't know if it's good in AoE. Pretty sure they're still playing pack leader, aren't they? I got 6 boss tribute runs, by the way. Can run through that with you. A 6 boss tribute? Was it 6 boss tribute runs? Oh, the for boss things? Yeah, okay. If you want to save those, that'd be great. Dragon Boss and Brutal Dal? Nah, he's easy. He's easy. It's all about positioning. The way that we do it is like, let's say that this wall of, I don't know, tan cobble is like the mountain. Actually, can I just find like a mountainous area? Because it'll like, it would be even easier to like show what I mean. I want to find like a mountainous area that also has flat ground. Oh, okay, this works out actually. Let's say this is like where the dragon spawns, right by the mailbox. Dragon spawns by the mailbox. And then way out there is the boats. So the way that we do it is we hit the boss here, you face him towards the boat to make sure you hit all the adds. We just sit here. When the fire comes out, we go forward, and we chill here. And then another one, we go forward to put the fire out, and we go back. And then we just gotta chill here. And the next fire, we go forward. And if you want, you could just go back like, to the wall again. And then we take the fire out forwards, not along the wall, but away from the wall. And then we go back. So that means you do have to move the boss back over if we got melee. But if they got most of range, then it doesn't really matter. Not all pugs do that, sadly. Yeah, but that's like the easiest. So it is, like, in my opinion, the easy. I don't know. I feel like a lot of pugs are doing that. Because, like, this is such a good strategy. You don't even have to do any communication. You don't have to do any CC. So I imagine, like, more pugs would be doing that, right? Maybe I'm wrong. So a trillion, a big trilly. Big trilly, that's huge. Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe Gambit is a little hard. Maybe it's not puck friendly. I usually like Gambits. But like, I'm not worried on like all stuff. I got you on 12, 13s, I could probably easily get 3K. Oh, easily, man, easily. Easily. How close are you? 27, 33. Yeah. Just need a bunch of 13s, couple of 14s. Or, yeah, actually, don't you need just a couple of 13s and 12s? Maybe a couple of 14s? I think there's a bigger non-puck friendly parts of Gambit, mostly Murlocs. Yeah. Well, actually, Murlocs themselves should be the easy part, right? You group them up, you nuke them down, you AoE. You pop a defensive or two. You land a kick or two. Shouldn't be that hard, but I do think that Murloc packs can definitely go bad when they start running out and start getting social with the Murlocs, and they break in more Murlocs, and they bring in even more Murlocs, and then you get too many fish sticks, and then something happens and maybe tank dies, and it's like you just got fish sticks all day, and they're just constantly healing things, and then you're just trying to cut away from fish sticks, but they have insane range, so I don't know why tanks even try to kite them. So a lot of tanks do though. Without a DK can get messy. Oh, well, the way I do it is I actually, as a rogue, go crippling poison and I pop a slow on all of them. And then when they run out, they're slowed. So by the time they actually turn back, they don't make it that far. So they don't get socialed and they run back quicker. You don't necessarily need a DK, you just need a consistent slow. And like, it's not ideal for me to go crippling because I usually atrophic poison for that DR. Even like mind numbing poison is better because at least it's like slower attack speed, cast speed, all that. But yeah. Not ideal, but it works. Murlocs have a better social life than me is when it goes to hell. Yeah, seriously, no, they're all homies, dude. All those Murlocs are social as hell. They're just like, yo, they got dudes in there. They got dudes who want to come and help out. We got the squad. They're rolling up, dude. The ops are in. The ops are in the key, dude. Let's go. And all of them come running in, dude. No Murloc left behind. It is crazy. Crazy. 3.2k displays, Boomy Evoker, everything. Looking for a guild that raids and pushes high key PST. I should whisper and be like, no. your application has been rejected without even putting one in. That'd be so mean though. But yeah. Man, it's 7. Dude, I need to get some food. I know I started the stream a little late. I actually took a nap. I took a nap today, man. I think it's been all kinds of off. You know, chat, I think I'll call it early. I think I'll call it just a little early. I know I didn't get to stream all 2 hours, but I've been tired all day, dude. I've been waking up super early for a doctor's appointment, which I'm gonna have to keep doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday for a while. So I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna go get myself something to eat, work on a video, figure out what I want to work on, in fact, because I have a lot of ideas. But yeah, let me do that. And yeah, thank you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Here for the run? Yeah, would you want me to keep my... It's up to you, man. If you want to run it in pugs, you're more than welcome to. Or if you want to just keep it, I'll be down to run with you maybe like tomorrow or something. I'll have a day off tomorrow. Yeah, you guys have a good one. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. I'm definitely going to try to see if I can do a little bit of old gearing in the off time here. But yeah. This week seems like it's going to be, at least video-wise, I feel like for me, it's like, okay, I got to come up with some topics. But then next week is going to be like all the topics for days, dude. With midnight and everything. Holy, dude. Or is it like not next week? Oh, it is next week. No, it is next week. So next week, today on a Wednesday, we'll be doing the deep dive video. We'll be there watching it. And then Thursday will be potentially whether I stream or not stream. We'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll catch you guys all Friday for Duels, yeah? Friday for Duels. You guys take it easy. Thanks so much for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed. And I'll catch all of you guys in the next stream. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Peace.